What's going on, guys? Brent0331. Appreciate you guys tuning in. So I got a new little upgrade to an already awesome optic to show you guys. This is the Primary Arms 45-degree offset mount for their SLX RS10 mini red dot in combination with their SLX 3-power MicroPrism with the ACSS Raptor reticle. Now this is a fantastic optic, guys. I told you it's a 3-power optic. I've done another review over their Cyclops variant that's only a 1-power, and this is for that added, magnification. If you want that added magnification for those medium and long range engagements, but you also still want that 1-power capability for CQB, this is a great little setup for you, right? The 45-degree offset mount just replaces this side bracket here. Very easy to install, and then you just mount that little mini red dot right there on the side. So what is the benefit of having a 45-degree offset mount as opposed to something like this, the tried and true ACOG with the RMR on top? Now I'm not going to bullshit you guys. I'm very comfortable with this setup. This is combat proven. The better part of my Marine Corps career, I've used an ACOG, and it's just a fantastic optic, right? If I get to get dropped in the middle of North Korea tomorrow, fight my way out, I'm going to ask for this setup because I fought with this rifle for so long. I'm very comfortable with it. And an RMR on top is a great optic for shooting passively through MVGs and CQB. It's just a great little setup. Now with that said, guys, a cheaper alternative to that is something like this for sure, 100%. And this is also a great combat setup in my opinion. Are these optics as durable as a Trijicon AMR or RMR and ACOG? I don't know. There's a lot of torture test videos out there on these optics, and I don't have any reason to believe that they're not. They're pretty damn tough. Not going to say they're as tough as an ACOG. Obviously, you're going to pay a lot more for that, and rightfully so. They are great, fantastic optics. But this is definitely a cheaper alternative. Okay, so if you haven't looked into the 3-power, MicroPrism by Primary Arms, definitely check it out for that cheaper alternative. Okay, because this gives you a lot of the capabilities that ACOG gives you. Now, the 45-degree offset, does it have benefits over being mounted on top like on the ACOG? Well, in my opinion, guys, that's shooter preference. What do you prefer? I will say, with the ACOG, you have to actually bring your cheek off and go higher to look through that RMR, and your offset's going to be higher. With this, guys, you're turning 45 degrees. You're not even breaking that cheek weld, right? Your cheek's really not changing at all. It's just really transitioning the rifle to the left and canting it, and it's the same. Essentially, you're getting that 3-power transitioning to 1-power for CQB, and then again, if you got medium and long range engagements, you're transitioning back to that 3-power right there. Not much effort whatsoever. With the ACOG, again, I'm looking through that optic. If I need to use my RMR, I got to raise my head to look through that RMR on top. So again, shooter preference, guys. I'm used to shooting with the 45-degree offset because this has been my primary go-to rifle for a long time, and I've had these 45-degree offset iron sights here. So even with this ACOG setup, I still am used to shooting at the 45 degrees when I've had to go to backup iron sights or training with backup iron sights. So not a big deal whatsoever, guys. Very comfortable, very natural. And again, I don't think this will be an issue using this with MVGs shooting passively at all. So I enjoy it, guys. I like this setup. I'm going to get some more use and enjoyment out of it, and by putting more rounds downrange. And I think it's a great little setup. It's very easy to install. I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. And yeah, I encourage you guys to check this out, all right, and take a look at it for yourself. But this is just a awesome combo with this 3-power optic and this 45-degree offset RS10 red dot, mini red dot. And just makes for a great fighting rifle, in my opinion. All right, guys, so here's installation of the 45-degree offset mount, and this is all there is really to it, and it's simply just going to replace this existing bracket. So the first thing we're going to do in order to mount this SLX RS10 mini reflex sight is we're going to take this little base here, and we're going to install that. So I'm going to place this on there, and then I'm going to take these little mini screws that it comes with, and I'm going to go ahead and tighten those down. The system does come with thread locker, so make sure you put that thread locker on those screws. All right, now that that's attached, we're going to take our RS10, and then you can see how the 4 points will line up on each side, and then the screw ports, and then these larger screws are going to go in there. And again, I'm going to use my thread locker. All right, next step is I'm going to go ahead and remove this side of the base here. All right, last thing I need to do is simply just replace that mounting bracket with our new 45-degree offset mount. I'm going to put the screws back. And just simply tighten it down. And there we go, guys. The 45-degree offset mount has been installed. Well, that's it, guys. That completes my video review of this Primary Arms 45-degree offset mount for the SLX 3-power MicroPrism with ACSS Raptor reticle. If you're liking what you're seeing, don't forget to check out my channel and subscribe. I've already done several optics reviews, and I plan to do several more in the future. I'll also have a link to where you can buy this in the pinned comment section. So thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to leave a comment.